Now that we have completed learning how to add in a video and how to edit that video, we're going to move forward and go to an additional resource for media clips. So I will add a new slide. My heading for this slide is going to be media clips. And I'm going to use the website for this one, Giphy. And you have to be really careful when you're working on school projects and you're kind of going to the internet to see what you're going to add in. You want to make sure that first and foremost, everything that you're looking at, of course, is appropriate for school. We had that entire module at the beginning of the semester about digital citizenship. And anytime that you have an opening into the internet, that digital citizenship is applicable, to pay attention that you're just following those guidelines to keep everything extremely appropriate. So moving over, and I know that you all are probably familiar with this website, because when you're thinking about this website, you all have, I'm going to change this. You guys all have phones, and on your phones, you may use your Giphy keyboards. And I do say GIF instead of GIF. Feel free to say what you want. We won't debate that since you all can't give your side of the story in an asynchronous class. But let's say the topic of this particular slide is going to be things that you like to do, because we're going to get into that in a little while. I'm going to go to reading. I enjoy reading very much. So I'm going to look for and find GIFs that are associated with reading. Now, this website is simply a database, which means that people are uploading these files from all different variety of sources. And that's going to allow us now to have a conversation about proper file format. So whenever you save something, you have certain file formats that are accommodated inside of the Google Slides forum and some that are not. So it could be that you find the perfect GIF and it doesn't work for you because of the file format is not going to work in the first place. So here's how this works. We're going to click on the GIF, and then while over here in your kind of clicked on or larger view, you will choose right click and then save image as. And then you'll see when you save your image that the type of this is the GIF image, so this works out perfectly. So I'm going to put Bell Reading, and notice that this is in my videos folder automatically. I can route that to be somewhere else, but I'm just going to leave it there for now and choose save. Now, I also can go over, let me go back, and let me choose, I'll choose this one because it's funny. I can also copy this image. And when I copy the image, when I go back over to my slides presentation, I can Control V to paste the presentation. Now, there's obviously a clear problem with it. And normally I would say, what is wrong with this? But since you guys are unable to talk to me right now, I'm going to present so that you can see what I'm talking about. Obviously, when you copy and paste this over, you are not going to have the movement that you are wanting on this slide. So be very careful that this really does work better through your inserting. And when you insert in the video, oh, hold on just a second. Let's do insert in our image, and then we're going to upload it from the computer. That's what allows us to find Bell Reading. And then now you can see the movement because you have that GIF file format. So even though it's in my videos folder, and that was my mistake at first, but that's fine. It's good for you to see that. Insert image, upload from computer, and that will allow you to go in and find where you routed it from. So let's just see how this works. Save image as. This is going to be cat reading. It again automatically goes to the videos, but put it where you want. It is a GIF. I'm making sure of that. And then I can go over back to my slides practice and insert in another one. I'm going to give myself some space. Image, upload from computer. And there he is. And you can actually see him reading. Now, just like we talked about on our symmetry slides, I do need to take a second to even these guys out. It doesn't have to be perfect, but we want to have a little bit more thoughtfulness with our placement and our sizing of our images. And as I drag up, look, I'm looking for that red guide. And when I see my guides, I can let go. I'm going to pull this a little bit more over this way, a little bit that way. And that looks good to me. So go ahead and take a moment, and I want you to use the Giphy website to add two GIFs in that are related to each other. So mine is about reading. Yours could be two GIFs about eating pizza or two GIFs about walking the dog or whatever it is that you like to do. And you can go ahead and do that now.